unfortunately, I've walked here from Belchford. I've come from Somerset, but I've been on family tree trip over Cambridge and Suffolk. A massive sign on the door, on the entrance, open. Online, open on Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Open all day. I'm lucky that that has blown over that way for now, with more coming. So I'm a little bit annoyed really, because I can't just pop up here and go and have a look inside when you're doing family tree stuff. Suffolk and Cambridge, all the churches were open and with lots of leaflets and stuff. I'm quite disappointed really that this has happened. Just a short video. I'm mainly using Canon camera, but I've arrived at Scamblesby Church of St Martin, and it's got a big sign, open. They've got a padlock on the door. Now I've tried to get a hold of somebody. It's supposed to be open, right? It's supposed to be open. Anyway, there it is there. I don't know if I can see right over there. I know that yeah, I'm not sure. And it is over there, you know, that area. Not sure. Anyway, there's St Martin's Church, and it says a big sign, open, and no one's answering the phone. So I just thought I'd do a few introductions, because don't forget, I've just to remind people, I've been doing up here. I've been doing the Musks, not the Musks, the Fletchers of Elon's mum. I've been doing the Fletchers. Right, the storm seems to be going that way. Let me take some photos. Over and out. Right, over and out. I might try the big camera and see if that can zoom in a bit more. Over and out. Right, guess what? I'm coming to this church for Elon Musk's mother, Maye, who's from Lincolnshire and Norfolk, and her ancestors are very close. They're Fletchers. I got Fletchers. And I'm just a bit upset we couldn't get in the church, but this will make up for it. Very clear. I expect the Musk people have been out. Betsy, the beloved wife of William Fletcher North, suddenly passed away August the 12th, 1883, aged 69, and William Fletcher North on February the 12th, aged 92. What year was that? That was in 1907. So that's Betsy and William. And then we've got the dearly beloved daughter of William and Betsy Fletcher North. The fact that the Norths are linked to the Fletchers is interesting, because I've taken some images of Norths. Sarah Ann died April 22nd, 18 something or other. Looks like 84, age 23. Emma died August, age 27. So there was another one who died age 27. I'm just trying to see what year that was. So it wasn't a waste of time. We couldn't get in the church where the Fletchers could be remembered. You now just got to have a look round for any Norths, Sheila, because Fletchers and Norths will be connected. So that's made up for that, the lack of getting in the church. I'm very disappointed. Now what's this? Is this a Fletcher? Yes, look at that. I could have missed you. Another ancestor here. I'm going to leave them a message saying I've come on behalf of Elon Musk, who has connections with the church on his mother's side. Look at this. 2 big Fletcher graves. Right, so we've got Arthur Henry Fletcher, who died at Canwick, May the 12th, 1892, aged 20, quite young. Well, they both were. And William John or Jane Fletcher, who died January the 14th, 1876, aged 16, sons of John and Jane Fletcher. Then here we've got another one. John Fletcher, who died June 11th, 1891, aged 76, and also Jane, the beloved wife of the above, who died October the 23rd, 1876, aged 50. So here we've got a whole Fletcher plot. I wouldn't be surprised if Elon, and then we got a Brown here. We got a Brown here as well. Edward and Mary Brown, 1843. It says something anyway. I don't know what that's about, but it's a Brown. Now what's this one here? That makes it even more important to have been able to get in the church when we've got these big Fletcher graves who are related to Elon Musk's mother on her Fletcher side of the tree. Right, and I did a lot of work for last year in Lincolnshire for Elon. I'm doing it for his mum, Maye. And I have Fletchers in my tree as well. So that's a lovely, lovely find. And I didn't see that when I first came and I put my bag there. I didn't see the Fletchers there. Right, over and out. I managed to get in. One of the wardens, the key holders I mean, he was back home having his lunch, and he only lives a mile up the road. And he popped back, he showed me where to put the lights out. I'm just doing a small video on the mobile. What I tend to do with these sort of things is record on 2 cameras, just in case one fails. So I pointed out to him about the Fletchers. He was surprised that the outdoor lock wasn't working. But anyway, this is the Church of St Martin. And Elon Musk's mum's got Fletchers that would have walked down this aisle. Over and out. I'm now going over to the cannon. Right, nice gentleman eventually came and let me in. He had been at work, came back for his lunch, and then he tried to get hold of me, but my number didn't record. But I was looking around the graveyard where fortunately I found some Fletcher graves. So John and Jane Fletcher, which I will look up when I get back home, or I might even, because I don't think I've brought any of their stuff with me today. And I can't get online easily to check out the tree properly. But yeah, that was quite good. 2 of their sons died. John and Jane Fletcher died quite young. One was 20, one was 16. I mean, it could have been disease or it could have been an agricultural thing. Very basic church. Well, it is cared for. They had 8 people turn up to help with the cleaning on Saturday last week. And I'm purchasing a book. All about Scamblesby, because it's relevant to Elon's mum, you know, who's got Fletchers in her tree, and other associated names, okay, which I will have all at home and on the tree. So I can't actually tell you now with this video every single name. I only started doing Maye's tree last year on the Fletcher side because I share Fletchers. We also had Fletchers who went to Canada. Maye is from Canada. So basically it's just I got to get back before the weather changes again. There's been a window of clearness, so he showed me where to turn. I'm going to turn the lights out now. He said I helped myself to a cup of tea, bless him. But I'm going to turn it off now because I've already been here an hour, see? I've already been here an hour. I've got to go and turn some more lights out. It's just giving me a nice break from my bag as well. You know, my bag was getting really heavy. And I was getting quite distressed. I've had quite a hectic day actually just getting here. Round the roundabouts. Thought I saw Tamsin as well, but it was a woman like her in a Skoda car. So I don't know if it was Tamsin. She might not have been expecting to see me walking in the village. Right, over and out, folks. This is Sheila on the 10th of June 2026 in Lincolnshire, doing family tree. Over and out.